So you do have some traditional gender expectations of men. Mm-hmm. Do you think, and I'm assuming you're totally fine with that?
Yeah.
Like, you want that even. Is it okay for men to have traditional gender expectations of women?
Depends what they are.
Being submissive. Like, what would be a one...
it's the same thing with men. Like, it depends, like, what they are, like, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, you're saying, like, if men should have traditional expectations of women, it's the same thing, like, with men. Like, it depends what they are for them.
Well, I don't even know the traditional gender expectations that women have, that they have of men that they've abandoned at any point. So, like, the traditional order of things... Women haven't relinquished any of their demands for men, but it seems like women definitely want men to relinquish traditional demands of women. But so are there any, like, okay, I guess if there's a traditional expectation on men, what can men expect from women? Are we allowed to have expectations of women?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what are those things?
Care for them, like
that goes both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
But so when we're talking about gender roles, then we're talking about thing man does and then thing woman does. So caring for each other goes both ways.
Right.
But I can list things that are completely exclusive to men that women seem to one-directionally care about. So it's like, okay, paying for the date. Well, in order for somebody, only one person can pay for the date. Well, you can go 50-50, but typically men don't have an expectation that the woman pays for the entire date the same way that women expect men to pay for the entire date. Okay, all those other acts of chivalry that we talked about, opening the car door, being a provider, being a protector, continuing to pay for dates, observing the sidewalk rule. These are like one-directional, unilateral expectations that women place on men, that I think would fall under like a traditional gender role expectation. So what women have said, I think, is, I want to be a modern woman. I think it goes like this. I want the benefits of modernity. I want the benefits of traditional treatment. I want to reject, though, women want to also coincidingly reject perhaps ways in which traditional gender roles are not beneficial to them. So I think, though, that that's a raw deal for men. Why is it that even modern women are still holding men to traditional gender role expectations, but women get to completely abandon any sort of traditional expectation on their end?
I feel like not all women do. I mean, obviously.
You have, though.
I have, yeah.
But do you think that's fair?
I mean, fair in what sense? Like,
it's because you expect a man to be very traditional, but you're not like willing. Like, you seem very unwilling to even entertain the idea of being a traditional woman. So you're wanting full freedom, but wanting expectation from the man at the same time. Like it's gonna clash no matter what.
That's cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
well, I feel like it's what we talked about and stuff. Like, I'd obviously like sit with a man and like help him with stuff. So it's like, I'm not expecting him to be like all the time, like paying for my food, like all that stuff. It's like, obviously we'd split stuff and like,
But I think
does that make sense?
And it does.
Okay.
In regard to try and bring it full circle, I think it's, what do women have to offer? And even in a dating format, we have our submissiveness to offer. That's a power that we do have to give, because we don't expect them to pay, or we expect them to pay, we expect them to protect us, we expect all these things that are like, it's intuitive for you. You're like, well, of course a woman wants the guy to do that. You wouldn't go out on a date with the guy. Well, why? Like, have you asked yourself, why do I assume all these properties for this guy and give him literally nothing?
Well, what do you what are qualities of like submissive to you, just so I can understand?
So that example I gave you was it was so specific because it actually happened. Okay. And in the meantime, like while it was happening, I didn't think about it, but the way we behaved with each other, he was deciding, this is the type of person I want to be my wife, who I want to raise my children. She's competent, she's really smart, but she's also willing to like help me and wash my dishes and do my laundry. And she's even doing all these other things, but she's not saying she's too big or too bold or too great to do these things for me. And over time, that added up in his mind. He was willing to just pay for everything, even though he had no money at all for a very long time. He was willing to do all those things because I didn't know what I was doing, but I was giving a little bit. And he was giving a little bit, but I was just giving what I could as a woman, and he was giving what he could as a man.
Right. And like I feel like I would definitely like do those kinds of actions if like I was in like a really long-term relationship. But like what you said, if like I was going over to his house for the first time, I wouldn't want to do his laundry.
But why not?
If I don't know the guy, like if I'm like,
But why are you going to his house if you don't know him?
Don't people go on? Like,
I don't go to
dates?
any guy's house that I don't know. I wouldn't. If you,
I feel like that's like the modern thing. Like a lot of people go over to each
for
other's
like
house.
for their
she's a
first
bit
date.
different. She's a bit different, you know.
No, but like
it is common.
we're hoping that by the time you're going to his house, there's like some sort of rapport. Established, like some sort of like relationship or some sort of not full blown relationship, but just it's not
Like
just like
comfortability?
like I'm not just
Okay.
meeting you today and at your house. Like it's further than that. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like for me, I feel like it'd have to start with we're both doing the laundry together, and then when it gets to that point, like I would do the laundry.
you're
and then he would
a
do something
feminist.
else. No, I'd say like not like extreme, but like you should.
You want equality. You want. I mean, I'm just hearing. I didn't want to label you feminist, but a lot of what you're saying is it needs to be equal. It needs to be equal. But I don't think you're understanding how you're describing it isn't as equal as you're thinking it is in your mind.
No, I understand that.
So,
yeah. I'm just trying to like get my I would do those actions if he would work with me on them. Like so we do like laundry together at first, and then like if I enjoyed doing the laundry and stuff, and even if he asked me, he's like, hey, can you do the laundry this time? Obviously I would.
And and then all the time things will be 50-50. Just 50-50 is going to be the basis of y'all's
It
relationship.
doesn't have to be 50-50.
No, but that's what you're but
That's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like that means like the 50-50 laundry, 50-50 dates. So that's going to be the okay.
I mean, I've been in relationships like that before, and it's totally fine with me, you know?